two-dimensional arrays, and we are going to perform these practicals. Now, in this practical list, the second and third practical is already performed in a separate YouTube video. So, if you know the logic of finding maximum and minimum in one-dimensional array, and if you know that how to declare two-dimensional arrays, then by combining both of this logic, you can find maximum in two-dimensional arrays as well. So, I am not going to cover this, second and third practical. In this video, I am going to cover the first and fourth practical. So let me just copy the aim and paste it in my IDE. So here, let me open new project, a new source file. Inside this, I am pasting my aim. Inside this, I am not going to perform these two practicals because it is already done. So I am going to, in this video, I am going to perform these two practicals, right? So the first practical is write a C program to add two 3x3 matrix or 2x2 matrix. So to add this matrix, I have to take this value from user. So how can I include stdio dot h, then int main. Inside this, I am writing return 0, right? Now I have to write a of say 3,3 or say for 2,2, I am writing it something like this. For 3,3, you can write different, 3,3, right? For and b. So I am going to add this two matrices, and I am going to save its answer in the third matrix. So that's why I am taking C matrix as well. So this is why I am taking three two-dimensional arrays. Now to take value from user, I am entering printf enter first matrix A, right? So here user will be able to enter by using for loop, and I hope you guys know that how you can take value in two-dimensional array by using two loops. So here 0, I less than 2, I plus plus, and inside this I am writing another loop j equal to 0, j less than 2, j plus plus, and inside this I am writing scanf %d. Inside this I am writing say printf. I am just printing this a of %d and %d, where I and j's values are print, and here I am taking value inside a of I, j. If you don't know what I have done, just wait till I print the answer, right? So here I have taken value for one array, that is A. Now I can do similar thing for B. So I am telling user to enter the second matrix B, right? So similar logic will be there, but here it will be B and here it will be D. I hope you guys understand what exactly is being done. So I am saving the program as matrix or say arrays. Let's say it arrays. Now to add this value, I again have to take the another loop where I am writing addition of A and B is, and then inside this I do not need to write scanf, and I can just do C C of I comma j equal to A of I comma j plus B of I comma j, right? Why I am doing this, right? Why I am doing this? Because I know that in the matrix, resultant matrix C of 0, 0, there will be addition of A of 0, 0 and B of 0, 0, right? So that's why I have written something like this. If C of 0, 1, then A of 0, 0, 1 and B of 0, 1. So this is what the logic I am implementing, and at the end of this loop, again I am writing another loop to print this C. So here simply printf say %d with tab. So it will give proper spacing, and here I am printing C of I and J, right? And for making it printing in new row, I am also writing slash and for each new I. So let me just execute this program so that you will be able to understand the output correctly. What is the problem? So here it is, okay, I have done comma. Let me save this program, compile it and run it. What is an issue? Here I have not put semicolon. So compile it, run it again. So A of matrix A of 0, 0 I am putting 1, A of 0, 1 I am putting 2, A of 0, 2 I am putting 3 and 0, 1, 1 I am putting 4. So I just want to print it like this, that's why I have written printf statement, right? So you can compare my code with the output, then it will be very easy for you to understand. Now enter the matrix B. So for B I am entering same values 1, 2, 3 and 4. The addition of A and B is 2, 4, 6, 8. So I know this is correct, right? But let me do it in proper format. So that's why I am writing this in slash and so that it will be in new line. Also after this I am writing this. After this I am writing this. Let me save this program again. Compile it and run it. If I am entering say 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the addition of A and B is 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, it is giving me for each line it is giving me, right? Which is not looking good either. So here after this I am writing printf or say slash n, right? I just want to make it look better and look like an array. That's why I am doing this. I'm doing this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you can see it look like a matrix. 2, 4, 6, 8. I hope you guys understand this concept. So this is what the code for addition of to add. You can write a similar code for add. You know, A of 3, 3 and B of 3, 3, right? So this is done. Now the second program or the fourth program is write a program to count number of positive, negative and 0 elements from 3 cross 3 matrix. So this all is not needed. So I just want one matrix in which I am going to find positive, negative and 0 numbers, right? Number of zeros in positive, negative and 0. Here it will be 3, 3 because it is 3, 3 matrix. And I am going to take value from user. I hope this up to this it is clear for you. Now every time whenever user is entering a value, I am going to check it. How? If A of I comma j is greater than 0, then I am taking one variable positive and I am adding plus to it. Otherwise else if A of I comma j is less than 0, then I am doing n plus that is, and in else part is nothing but z plus because if it is not positive, if it is not negative, then it is 0. So I have to declare it, this as 0. I have already covered this logic, so I hope you guys are clear with this logic. I am just implementing this with two-dimensional array. Now printf /n number of positive element is %d, negative elements is %d, and 0 is %d. Instead of this I am writing p, n and z. Right. So if I just save this program, compile it and run it, I am entering say 0, 9, -1, 1, 2, 3, again 0, -2, then 12. So number of positive is 5, is it correct? So 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yes, it is correct. Then negative is 2, yes, and 0 is 2. So this is how you can find a program or write a program to find number of positive and negative and 0 elements in your array. So in upcoming video I am going to complete the practicals for two-dimensional arrays. I hope you understand this guys, and if you have any doubt you can comment below the comment section. Thank you so much. See you in the next class.